those thumbs up if you can hear me. If you can hear me. If you can hear me. Hey. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all know I gotta hit them. Been out of routine for a minute, but I gotta see them thumbs up. Now wait a minute. I meant for that to be a banner. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me take both of these banners down till I get it together. Yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? All right, let me get this chat call out the way. What's up? I'm Queen Newton. Tears. It's some Virgo shit. Hey, Cool BJ. Cool BJ. Yes, you go. You gonna stay up? I am Queen Newton. Yes, you are. Hey, Star. Hey, Star. Hey, Star. What's good with it, Miss April? What's good with it? And everybody that's looking in the window, I thought Choke was over. Because I wanted to talk about that situation too. So I wanted to wait till he was done. So what's good with it, y'all? I didn't expect to come on tonight, but I said, hell, I had gotten, caught up with what I had to do. Unfortunately, child, school, damn students would be in there on Friday. I had to go back yesterday. So you just had to finalize your after your ad drop and all this stuff, you had to finalize that. So I had to, make sure I appeared for that today. And I was telling y'all that they are making the teachers, the faculty, get vaccinated. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. And the only reason why I escape right now is because I'm not a traditional professor, right? Yeah. So I don't know how long that's going to, that I'm going to be able to escape. But, that's why I'm making a plan to be full-fledged, like in business for myself. Every job I have, get a W-9 from instead of a W-2. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because you ain't going to tell me. I understand about what people feel about the vaccination, whatever. That's fine. But you ain't going to make me get something from my body that, you're not going to make me do anything. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Kayla, my Kayla. But yeah, so what's up, stilettos? I saw the name. I see the shoes. There we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat, so I can go ahead and pin it. But please don't hit it yet until I get done talking about what I have to talk about, and then you are more than welcome to hit it. So let me go ahead. Okay, so I am back. I have pinned it the damn link. So, but yeah, don't click it yet, y'all. Just don't click it yet. So, anyway, so hey, what's up, Leslie? I'm just, you don't tell me what to do with my body, whatever. I mean, I get it. But yeah, so I don't know what this shit is about, but yeah, you ain't gonna tell me what to do with my body. So hopefully I'll be taking this work real hard to try to, come up with something to replace this that income from the school, which is my largest income. Yeah. So gotta come up with something. I guess there's a lot of stuff that's happened since last time I've been live that we could talk about in the news. What was my first topic? I'm gonna get right on up into that. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell. So I was listening to Debo's live, right, and he played something, and it was talk from Court TV, right. So I'll go ahead and play it. I already put the copyright disclaimer, whatever, and actually, you could say all about you don't own the rights to this, that, and third, whatever, but that shit don't help you in court. Just popping that shit up here. Just thought I'd tell you that, but I'm gonna follow, you know, what they do around here because I don't have time to spend looking into how it affects YouTube and what they say about what you can show and what you can't show and the strikes and shit like that. I'm not gonna do all that, but I just know it don't help your ass in court. So hold on. So let me play that. Let me share that about Ghislaine. And because I actually spoke about this sometime ago when severance was something that came up with regards to R. Kelly. And I explained it, and I left the link on my community wall of me explaining what severance meant back then. And it's so funny that it came up with regards to this lady. But let's go ahead and listen to this for a little bit.
Thanks for being with us here on Court TV Live. I'm Julie Grant. Some new information to tell you about in the case of Ghislaine Maxwell. Federal prosecutors are offering to completely withdraw separate perjury counts that are separate and apart from the sex trafficking crimes that she's been convicted of. If she agrees not to move forward with a push for a new trial. So let's back up. Maxwell convicted of 5 of the 6 counts in the sex trafficking case that was brought against her in just recent weeks, and it concluded. There's been a recent court filing from these federal prosecutors saying that in the event the defendant's post-trial motions are denied, that means a motion for a new trial, the government is prepared to dismiss the severed perjury counts at the time of sentencing in light of the victim's significant interest in bringing closure to this matter and avoiding the trauma of testifying again. Now, we know the defense team wants to delay setting a sentencing date because they believe they have a compelling basis to have Maxwell afforded a brand new trial. That was because there was information that a juror who sat on the case let it out during deliberations and then out to the media afterward that he had been a victim of a sexual assault. And whatever the circumstances were, that somehow was not explored in the voir dire process, and it should have been. Let's take a look back now together at just how the facts in the case were presented in the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell.
It's an indictment more than 2 decades in the making.
Maxwell was among Epstein's closest associates and helped him exploit girls who were as young as 14 years old.
Ghislaine Maxwell, longtime girlfriend of disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, arrested and charged for her alleged role in the recruitment and sexual abuse of young girls.
Maxwell and Epstein had a method. Typically, they would befriend these young girls by asking them questions about their lives, pretending to be taking an interest in them. They would take them to the movies and treat them to shopping trips. Maxwell would encourage these young girls to accept offers from Epstein to pay for their travel and their education, making these young victims feel indebted to Jeffrey Epstein.
Investigators say Maxwell played a critical role in what has long been believed to be a sex trafficking operation, spanning decades and crossing continents.
After developing a rapport with the victims, Maxwell then tried to normalize sexual abuse with a minor victim through a process known as grooming. For example, Maxwell would discuss sexual topics with the victim and undress in front of the victim, or be present for sex acts involving the minor victims and Epstein. Maxwell's presence as an adult woman helped put the victims at ease.
The 18-page indictment claims that between 1994 and 1997, Maxwell knowingly facilitated Epstein's access to victims, knowing his preference for underage girls.
Maxwell and Epstein worked together to entice these minor victims to travel to Epstein's residences, his residence in New York City on the Upper East Side, as well as Palm Beach, Florida, and Santa Fe, New Mexico. Some of the acts of abuse also took place in Maxwell's residence in London, England.
Investigators have also charged Maxwell with perjury for allegedly lying during a 2016 deposition.
Maxwell lied because the truth, as alleged, was almost unspeakable. Maxwell enticed minor girls, got them to trust her, then delivered them into the trap that she and Epstein had set for them. She pretended to be a woman they could trust.
Maxwell's indictment comes almost a year after Epstein's own indictment on federal charges of sex trafficking minors in Florida and New York. Epstein was found dead in his jail cell a month later, the medical examiner ruling his death a suicide.
As an Epstein survivor, this day represents a new beginning. This is the beginning of justice, which we survivors have been seeking for decades.
That was Maria Farmer, who claims both she and her sister were abused by Epstein and Maxwell in the early 90s. While Maria's allegations were never prosecuted, investigators are hoping Maxwell's indictment will help heal old wounds.
There never was, nor shall there be an excuse for the criminal behavior you were subjected to. We know that your quest for justice has been met with great disappointment, and that reliving these events is traumatic. The example set by the women involved in this investigation has been a powerful one. They persevered against the rich and the connected, and they did so without a badge, a gun, or a subpoena, and they stood together.
The arrest in this case may not end with Ghislaine Maxwell.
The target is not just this woman. The target is the entire organization that allowed this kind of perpetual systematic and habitual abuse to exist out in the open for so long. I will not be surprised at all if there are additional arrests, additional people brought in, both unknown and possibly very famous. This is a black book filled with a lot of big names, and people are running scared.
All right, so to set the scene again, Ghislaine Maxwell went to trial with the 2 perjury counts brought against her being severed. So you can do that with criminal cases. Offenses can be severed. Those perjury charges stemmed from the 2016 deposition Ghislaine Maxwell gave in the case where Virginia Giuffre sued her. We know that she's accused Jeffrey Epstein and other very powerful people. She's the one who is currently suing Prince Andrew. She has sued Alan Dershowitz, and he has countersued and adamantly denies the allegation, says that Virginia Giuffre has perjured herself. But if the jury would have heard those offenses, it really would have tainted the sex trafficking case being brought against her. So they're rightfully severed. They're still on the table. And now these prosecutors are saying, here's the deal. We'll take away those perjury charges if you don't pursue any post-conviction relief, because she wants a new trial since that person on the jury got on this jury having been a victim of sex assault, and arguably that was unfair to her right to a fair trial that is constitutionally protected. So what might her attorneys be advising her to do with this deal on the table? Let me bring in managing partner at the Cochran Law Firm in California, Brian Dunn, to weigh in. Brian, what do you say, please?
Don't touch that deal with a 10-foot pole. The prosecution is showing vulnerability by even offering that deal. Let me tell you this, Julie. If you're ever in the situation, the unfortunate situation where your guy gets a life sentence for a sentence that's tantamount to life, 80 years or something, the first thing that you're thinking is, okay, how can we undo this? Now, judges in high-profile cases, especially like this one, they're not going to make any mistakes. They're doing everything by the book because they're worried about the appeal, same as counsel. However, if you could find juror misconduct, that is the holy grail of new trial motions, because it's very effective at getting immediate relief. And if it's a situation where you have a juror not being forthcoming about something as sensitive as his personal experiences as a victim in a sexual assault situation, with the fact that that is exactly what this case is about, I think if I'm the defendant, I'm going to be looking at my hand as if I have pocket aces or ace king. That's what I'm going to be looking at.
Exactly. So well said, Brian. And I know you agree. I agree. For anybody watching this discussion, know that in no way are we defending Ghislaine Maxwell. What she did, it's appalling. It's reprehensible. Those children deserve to be protected. It's so sad that this justice finally came for her. And now, to your point, which is excellent, Brian, the juror misconduct potentially that might cause this whole thing to be overturned and back to square one, right? If you're the defense team,
But
you're
it
going
will still be another trial. I think that, I'm sorry, so sorry to cut you off.
No, please.
But the listeners should understand, even if this falls apart, they're still going to prosecute this woman. It's going to be very difficult on the victims who testified to have to testify again. But the case against Ghislaine Maxwell is so strong, and it cries out for justice, because what she did was so morally reprehensible with regard to these vulnerable girls, luring them into this situation. If this goes south, if the new trial motion is granted, the prosecution still has a very strong case and a very bad defendant. And that does not at all mean the end of justice. It just means we're going to have to do a little bit more work.
Well, I hope that all of our wonderful viewers who are so invested in this case really keep in mind what you just shared. If the worst case scenario happens and it's a new trial, so be it. Like you said, they're more than prepared to go forward. Brian Dunn, so great to have your insight on that. Thank you kindly. And I want to pick your brain.
Okay, so that was a little bit talked in that. We could talk about. So y'all heard what happened. And like I always said, or I've said more recent than not. Justice. It got to be justice for both sides, right? Somebody can be totally guilty, but you got to get them convicted the right way. If not, then they should be found. If they're not convicted the right way, then they should be found not guilty. Okay? So, about 11 months ago, and that was the date of the video I did, when I spoke, apparently R. Kelly had a status hearing, right? And with that, in that status hearing, I can recall, and I did a video on it, and I put the link on my community board where I noticed that Greenberg brought up to the judge, I think it was the judge in New York, that he was having, a severance issue, or there was a issue on the table with regards to severance. In that video, I explained what severance was, right? Which coincidentally is the same thing that Ghislaine Maxwell apparently at some point raised that, her defense team raised that issue. Severance was granted and her charges were separated. So let me go briefly what severance is. Severance is a process, and it's nothing more. Well, it is a little bit more, but it's, to me, this is my opinion, that it's just a defense strategy, right? Because, and it's done to avoid the jury being prejudiced by so much evidence, right? a lot of times co-defendants ask for this, and I think in R. Kelly's case, it was the co-defendants that asked for this as we got later on down the road. And because we are paperwork people, we were able to read the paperwork, and I determined that it was the co-defendants in that case that asked for the severance. All about the severance don't necessarily comes out in the paperwork, but if you know what you read and know what you're looking for, whatever, you can determine that a severance issue was raised, and that would, now of course that would be found somewhere in one of those transcripts, but it most likely would be in the transcripts of the co-defendant somewhere. But if you know what you're looking for, and you know how stuff is reading, whatever, and where they're going, whatever, you know that it was a severance issue that Greenberg first spoke about, which alerted me, and then I was able to remember to look for that and to try to determine where the severance issue was coming about, right? Severance issue could be your co-defendant asking to be separated from you because they are in fear of all that evidence against your ass being prejudicial to the jury. Okay, and it's gonna look, it's gonna say they're thinking that it's going to appear that all that shit you did, I did it too, which I may be there for just a portion of it, but when all that evidence is, displayed in front of the jury, it's going to seem like my black ass has something to do with it too. I'm a co-defendant. I want nothing to do with that. I'm just here for the financial scheme, that conspiracy and shit. That's all I want that evidence to, speak on my, talk about my ass. I don't want nothing about no sex, none of that to be, to fall on my plate. So that's a move they, try to make. I don't know if it was ever granted. I don't know if a formal motion would have been requested. Like I said, that would be found somewhere in those co-defendants. And of course, my black ass don't keep up with that. So in that case, I got to refer you to Diva. Maybe she recalls seeing that word somewhere in a motion or something that was filed coming out of what's the co-defendants in Chicago. So it'd be caught up somewhere in Chicago. Maybe Keller would know, but I don't. So anyway, that's one reason they can get a severance. Another reason is that a defendant wants their charges tried at a separate time for the same purpose, to avoid having a mountain of evidence presented to the jury at one time. The defense, it must be in Ghislaine Maxwell's case, argued that motion, and apparently it was granted because it appears, now I didn't go through the case or whatever, and like I said on the community post, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know if these facts didn't happen, or these what I'm thinking didn't happen. Just let me know if y'all go through it and y'all know what happened. But apparently she was all charged at one time with the perjury and the other stuff that she's just found guilty with. But apparently at some point they asked for her perjury charges to be tried at another date. Apparently it was granted. That's another form of severance. Again, to avoid all of that evidence being presented to the jury at one time. Okay? So, now it seems that and I forgot why the prosecutor, I forgot what she said, why the prosecutor is saying that, hey, if you, this, that, and the third, whatever, they will drop these perjury charges, or not drop them, or do something to them, either drop them or give you time served or whatever it is, let it run along with the with your sentence when you get sentenced for whatever the options. I guess I should have, I operate in real time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go back and and be more specific of exactly what it was for. But I'm just telling you the judicial part of it. So, now, if that is the case, right? If that is the case, and just say at some point, I think they're trying to take the appeal off the table. They're asking her to not to appeal, and then for that, if I'm not mistaken, 'cause I heard a little bit more on Devo's. If I'm not mistaken, they take the appeal off the table. I mean, if she takes the appeal off the table, then they will, do something with regards to the perjury charges, which will amount to her not doing either no time for that or very little, what have you. But I'll get some clarity with regards to that. When we finally go to talk about these post conviction reliefs or what have you, oftentimes when it comes to appeals and and you're getting a new trial and things of that nature, that's when you have to consider the statute of limitation again, right? And whether if the jeopardy is going to continue, meaning it's attached and it's going to continue from the first trial. Therefore, double jeopardy won't be, an issue. Or if it's going to detach, then double jeopardy would be an issue, right? So that's what you have to look at when it comes to appeals, getting a new trial. By whatever post conviction relief by way you get a new trial, that's another thing you have to consider. Because if giving that person a new trial violates double jeopardy, then that person will not have a new trial, and that person will remain free on those particular charges in which they've already been convicted for, and they were granted a new trial. A lot of this is so much. That's why I think just about everybody that's come out here and told, anybody that can listen, you really need an appellate attorney to speak on all that shit. But we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna do the best we can. Now, hopefully, my tired ass will get it out. Maybe it'll coincide with around the time when Miss Bonjean, does whatever she's gonna do with regards to it, right? Okay, so something else I was gonna tell you about that damn Ghislaine Maxwell later. I'll get back. Maybe I can think about it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you about that particular process with her. Trying to see what else. What is something else she did? Hold on. So, okay. So, I know what I was going to talk about. All right, moving right along. Jerhonda. Okay. So, I've been on my little, took another YouTubecation, whatever. I don't like to just come out and I don't have nothing to talk about. Whatever. Even though we usually turn lemons into lemonade with these damn lives and shit. But I don't like to, have people here and shit. They really don't have nothing to talk about. So we're going to get to Jerhonda. So, my take on Jerhonda may be different than others, right? Because this is what I'm looking at. And I'm only talking about the judicial portion of it. Okay, I think it was some type of nostalgia or some type of, hip hip hooray, whatever. She's not going to testify. That's not what I heard. I heard her saying that the little parts I heard that I think she regrets, opening her mouth. She don't want to do it again or what have you. And actually, I had forgotten all about that she was going to be in the Chicago case. I've forgotten all about that. But yeah, here is my take on it. This is my opinion. The defense can say, now remember, social media usually always admissible in the court, right? As long as it's relevant, reliable, and relatable, it's important. It connects. It's usually, allowed in the court. It speaks directly to the matter. So the defense can say, by her saying that she wish she would have never, whatever she said, like she don't want to testify, this, that, and the third, whatever. The defense can take that and spin it and say that she is saying that she does not want to testify, this, that, and the third, which is quite different from saying she lied. I think that's what I think I heard somebody say that she's saying that she lied or something else. I don't know how I got spent to that, but that's not what she said. But the defense can take what she said and use that to say that the prosecution is making her testify. Therefore, her testimony should be called into question. Some are part of it. Some part or all of it. I would. That's why you got to be careful about coming on social media saying this and doing that. They will you could be just saying, they will use that shit against your ass or find a way to use it. They will also, knowing good as well that you meant this, but they'll flip it because they have the skill, the time, and the knowledge to flip it to say, well, this is what her intentions was. After the prosecutor clarifying what her intentions was, she made the video. They will still try to put that out there to try to use it to say that the prosecution pressured her, therefore her story should be called into question, which they'll try to make the jury think that she's lying without actually saying she's lying, because they can't say she's lying. Can't really say that. You're not supposed to anyway. So they can paint a picture that it goes from, hold on for a minute. Lord have mercy. Sorry about that, y'all. So they could say that, that's fair game, fair play. I think people's frustration with her on both sides was that, she was, a little chattery. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and to be honest, this is probably the first case that I've ever seen where victim witnesses just freely just be online saying and doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? While also having books and shit out there. Shit that where you play a dangerous game, somebody calling into your character. If you said one thing in a book, you saying something else online, and then you said something else in an interrogation room or investigation room. So you just have to be mindful for that. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not gonna bash no attorneys and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do all that, but I just don't know why it seems like this is the only case, including the man, the defendant himself, where the attorneys are not talking to their clients, are not giving them advice. Now I don't know if the checks them bounced, or they pay as you go or pay as needed basis. And if you don't need somebody to tell you what to goddamn do, an attorney ain't calling to tell you what to do. But if you have somebody's case, if you take someone's case, it's in your interest as an attorney to make sure you safeguard that case and you talk to your client. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm looking at the monitor and I see we got a bunch of y'all real good with giving me some feedback and talking back and forth to me. I sure do appreciate it. So y'all got a whole bunch of comments. I sure appreciate y'all for those comments. What's good with it, James Harris, the crazy man in the building? Hey, Queen Diva. I think I got cool with Jay. Hey, Leslie Jennings. Hey, Mertice Belum, I got you. Hey, Karen Johnson. Is you the only Karen up in here tonight? I got my girl Kayla. I got everybody. I got Miss April. I got everybody else. Yeah. So, I just don't know what the hell is going on, to be honest. And as me having limited trial experience, I really don't know what the hell is going on. This is a different situation. This case is real damn different. Oh, is my Karen J up in there? Hey, that on my mom life low. What's good with it? Hey, Gigi, okay. That on my damn Angie Whispers. God damn it. And y'all gonna have to, please, y'all. Y'all gonna have to follow me on Instagram. Okay, baby. Follow me on Instagram. I get nervous when I see y'all. Ooh, I get nervous. But yeah, so they could, so they can use that. And that's fair game. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've been screen recording and everything. You know how they work around here. That shit was soon as she got finished with that live, or however she said it, upload a video, whatever, that shit was screen recorded, packaged, thumb drive, whatever the hell, and was sent off. By what? FedEx. not no UPS, where most times they knock on the door and leave the package and run in the truck. FedEx, half of the time they have to get a signature. They knock until they get a signature. Shit, that shit is in the hands. So I don't know what that was about, but my thing is, if you felt that way, if she felt that way, I have no idea why I take it to social media. She ain't doing nothing against the law or whatever. I have no idea why you would take it to social media. So I don't know. But shit. It is what it is. So what was my next thing? So moving right along. Oh. So before I get to them damn letters. So R. Kelly has some other cases, that's going on or whatever, or continuing or what have you. And normally, as a courtesy to the defendant, as well as in the interest of justice and everything else that's supposed to make a legal system fair. He should have those civil cases should have been allowed to go to trial or whatever they were going to do after the criminal cases, right? Because one, a lot of that stuff in those civil cases, depending on what it is, and if it, what it proves, can be used in a criminal case. And the problem with that is the bar for evidence in civil cases are so low. You know how with the criminal cases you got to be relatable, reliable, and relevant. So it's lower. They let all kinds of stuff in a civil case. Remember, with civil cases, you can settle, you can say that you're going to accept the responsibility, but not actually be guilty. So a lot of times a settlement reached in a civil case isn't proof of someone's guilt. And whatever is dug up through that point, whether it be via depositions and shit like that, that shit could be used in a criminal case. So that's why they usually let you handle those civil matters after you handle your criminal matters. They didn't give him any of those courtesies. Well, it's not against the law, but it's just a common courtesy for those reasons. So what I'm saying is, hey, it's quite, this is quite different. Okay. So, because and I don't know as far as his deposition with whatever civil cases he has coming up, with the couple, the married couple, and whatever he has coming up. If he is required to be there by subpoena, then he has to appear some way, in some form or fashion. If not, then he's going to be, maybe held in contempt for not appearing, right? And get in trouble for that. If it's just a regular deposition or whatever, then, he doesn't necessarily have to, appear for that if he wasn't subpoenaed. And he's not going to get in trouble for it. That stuff can be used in a criminal case. Because one is a part of a regular legal proceeding. That's one reason where it may or may not be able to be used. But another thing, if that those depositions are taken under the penalty of perjury. That's an oath. So a criminal court can assume that what you said was supposed to be truthful. And if they find out that what he said up in that deposition was not truthful, he also can be held and excuse me, he can also be held in violation, as far as perjury, because he did not, he's not telling the truth, and that deposition was taken under oath. So all kinds of shit like that. Just, especially if he took the stand in the criminal case, he already has a deposition under oath. If he took the stand in his next criminal case, and if he lied on one or the other, he's going to get hit with perjury. So this is a whole bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It is a whole bunch of shit. That's why I always tell y'all from day one, the best expert, the best person with the official word And the best attorney with regards to this are the attorneys that's on his case, either for or against it. Those will be the best ones that will be able to come out and tell you with pretty good certainty or accuracy the entire thing, right? But we do a good job of coming up with the shit over here. I don't think I say we've been, you know, we may have been wrong where like maybe 1% where we had to correct it. But as far as when the defense and the prosecution confirmed what we come out with over here, I mean we had 100%. Shit, that's pretty fucking good. Shit. Hey, welcome. So, this is a lot. This is a lot for anybody to handle. So, oh my Lord, have mercy. Do we have to? We got to talk about them damn letters. Them damn letters. All right. We're gonna have to put some shit in perspective because I have no idea why are we going back and forth and this, that, and the third, and all this about the letters, the validity of them, should they be read, should they be, all of that shit, which we already have our answer. It just has not been officially answered. We have our answer about those goddamn letters. Okay? We have it. So let's put in perspective, right? By now, I have no idea when Choke started reading the letters. Okay? But by now, R. Kelly has been informed that a new kid on the block is reading them damn letters. Kelly, I just looked up at the thing. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Can argument made that the New York verdict is prejudicial to the Chicago codependent? No, not a legal argument. No, If just if somebody just want to get up there and bluff and say some shit like that, but no, because you can, at the end of a trial, you can reasonably expect, to have a verdict one way or the other if it's not hung. So yeah. So by now, and especially we know how these motherfuckers get down on the block, right? You know they done told R. Kelly that some man is over there reading them goddamn letters. He reading them. And you bet you believe they've already contacted them lawyers. Now we know that. We know it. At this point, if Choke has not received anything telling him to cease with reading those letters, this is what we can assume without really assuming it, without somebody coming out and saying this. I don't understand why we missing this. You can assume that those letters were meant to be read. They were meant to be read by him, and that they are out of the mouth of R. Kelly. The only other strange reason would be as if, just say by some wild chance, something about them letters come up in court. I don't know at this point how or why, but just say that. The only thing that I can see is at that point, R. Kelly saying, I ain't tell nobody to read no letters. I ain't wrote no letters, and I ain't said none of that shit. That's the only thing that I can see. which would still bring into question of why. I know you knew somebody was reading some letters. Why you ain't say nothing about them then? Are you going to then come back and say, well, we did say something, and Choke is a deranged letter reader, and he just kept reading them anyway? Because I'm sure if Choke was contacted, they're not going to write a letter say, hey, Choke, no joke, start reading them letters. Now they're going to say, start reading those letters because they are harmful to our client. They, violate this, that, and the third, whatever, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, if y'all want to say that Choke is some letter reading bandit and he just doing it his way, he going to read them motherfuckers. He going to listen. He going to have about 10 more hairstyles and going to read the hell out them letters. He don't give a damn what nobody say. Then that's what we're going to have to conclude at the end of this motherfucking R. Kelly lettergate. But you drive me crazy. Choke is a goddamn letter bandit. Shit. Hell. Now, because I kind of know why they being read and this, that, and third, whatever. Right now, it wasn't. No, ain't no Bank Club Blue. Talking about them goddamn letters. No. But shit. Because I kind of know why it's been done and this, that, and the third, whatever. That's why I say I'm pretty sure those are R. Kelly words in some kind of way. They came in some forms of, I don't know what, but they were given to Choke and she's reading. If they weren't given to him, who the hell wrote the letters? With that, the Choke ain't wrote that shit. Hell no, none of that. I mean, are y'all painting Choke out to be a letter reading bandit? Is they gonna put handcuffs on him and shit like that? Like they be doing Debo and shit like that every time they see Debo? They put handcuffs on him and put him in the back of the damn car and shit? Is his name gonna be known as Choke No Joke, the R. Kelly letter reading bandit? Shit. Y'all got me talking crazy. Damn. Sometimes, if you see something that's going on, it has not been stopped, can't you kind of assume that it has been authorized? And if you are supporting the goddamn, supporting R. Kelly, then maybe you should stay out the way and let it be, because it's just some letters. And here's the thing, right? I noticed, and I don't have no problem with nobody, just the motherfuckers that I have a permanent problem with. But just because you don't like somebody, whatever, y'all will make a whole bunch of motherfucking bullshit. And it could be something like just say, if R. Kelly told me to bring him some water to the jailhouse every Friday. Now, just because y'all people want to kill me, they'll say R. Kelly ain't told me to bring no motherfucking water. And this is to quench R. Kelly's thirst. He want good water. And because you don't like me, you want to say all kind of crazy shit with me, go back and forth, this, that, and third, and whatever, and fuck what the R. Kelly want, who you supposed to be him for. All you know is you don't like my black ass. And you want to stop R. Kelly from getting water. Yeah, I hope, thank you, Progress. You so nice to me. I mean, You be having some good comments, thank you. And you don't be just putting it over here in this church. You be somewhere else. I like motherfuckers like you. You were real. You ain't no two faces, whatever. Because you rock with this one, rock with that, whatever. You let the truth be the truth. And that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Just because you might not be privy to as to what is going on, that doesn't mean that it's not going on. Again, you know damn well I love myself some Uncle Levi. Well, at one point, I shanked somebody over Uncle Levi. I shanked me somebody like I'm in Midwest Detroit. Gator wearing, fur wearing Detroit. Brim hat. Shank one of y'all about Uncle Levi. But please don't holler and scream my name, Uncle Levi. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all, it's like some of y'all could do so much work. Now, you don't even have to be together, but y'all could do so much good work separate. It's just sometimes you got to just alleviate the bullshit. But, but my thing is just put it in perspective. By now, R. Kelly and my Tim Savage voice, the whole MDC, the lawyers knows that it's a R. Kelly reading bandit, letter reading bandit, sitting on YouTube, reading letters and shit. And if he was to be stopped, he must be stopped. That's very easy. I don't think Choke gonna buck the goddamn attorneys and the wishes of R. Kelly. So apparently, this shit was sanctioned. Think about it. Just because you might not be in the loop, or sometimes somebody might not can put you in the loop, or maybe not tell you the plan or whatever to spare your feelings or whatever, because you see just the fact that he reading the letters caused a whole bunch of motherfucking disturbance from by people for different reasons. Some people just ain't in the know or don't know what was going on, and it looked like it's an issue. Some people got mad that he was chosen to read the letters. So it's like you got to think. Just have to think. And I always told y'all, pay attention what those attorneys of record is doing with regards to this case. When they come outside and shoot some shit at some at the reporters and shit, you could take it, you could take that 50-50. But what they do in court is what you need to take 100%. Because they may be telling them something outside on them steps for a whole bunch of reasons. Because remember, people, to win that game in that courtroom, you got to deploy strategy as well. So, if R. Kelly know, we're going to assume, because you motherfuckers done told him. I know y'all done told R. Kelly, it's a man reading some letters. Sometimes he got plaits. Sometimes he got a ponytail. He got about 10 videos. He said was running around with Dame Dash and Jay-Z. It's a man reading letters. We must stop him. Y'all done sent them letters up there to R. Kelly, them emails. You done sent them motherfuckers to the goddamn attorneys. Every last one of them got a something with notification that it's a goddamn the R. Kelly letter reading bandit is sitting on YouTube reading letters. Y'all done told R. Kelly that shit and them attorneys. They know it. Now, when somebody comes out and says, Rob said, those not my words, start reading them motherfucking letters. When someone, and it depends on who it is, because let me get it right. Because some of you motherfuckers be lying now. And some attorney comes out and say it, and that attorney could do it. As a matter of fact, even if they don't want to, put Choke No Joke name on paper, they could use their social media account. Say, hey, please start reading them letters. Those are not the words of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. They can do that. I don't think Choke needs an official goddamn cease and desist to stop reading some goddamn letters. I think just by the mere fact that those attorneys say, hey, nigga, stop reading them goddamn letters. You fucking our shit up. And even if reading the letters don't violate no type of law or whatever, they can still ask that he not read the letters. And I believe that Choke will stop reading them. I believe that Choke will stop reading. I don't think Choke need to be hauled in the motherfucking goddamn to the nearest precinct and shit and arrested for reading letters. Y'all want Choke arrested for reading letters. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he got some other stuff that y'all can, take questions. I'm not telling you how to, do your thing and live your life or whatever. But if it seems like something that's being sanctioned by somebody of an authority, why are you fucking with it or going after it? You just go out to Choke's ass. And if you and I'm not coming again, because I don't want anybody fucking with me. Because I get down with you now. But you can also get clarification from R. Kelly too. Y'all know how to write them. Y'all know how to email them. Why don't you goddamn get something in writing from the letter, from the lawyers, saying, Choke No Joke. This serves as an informal goddamn cease and desist or something. Stop reading them goddamn letters. Well, we come over there and goddamn braid your hair as tight as possible. Your ass won't be able to smile. It's a whole lot of ways if you want to, do that. But shit, I mean, you don't know why he's reading the letters. What's the whole situation? You don't know. All right. Now, at this point, I keep saying at this point, I haven't heard anything that I could say, yeah, we heard his case, whatever. But we have heard stuff that can be used as to set the scene as a part of his character, right? And you can set that up when they give the opening or closing, right? However, the defense can also use that and say, well, see, Your Honor, see court, see anybody that's listening, see the public. This is the life of a rock star. So he is used to having a whole bunch of women and things of that nature. He's lived that lifestyle. and then they can start branching off of that. They can say, and you know what? So he's been with so many women and this, that, and the third. Hell, it's hard for him to remember who he's been with, their age. Therefore, you're talking want him to defend a 30-year career. So it's hard for my client to defend that. These charges are too old. My client shouldn't have been convicted by charges that is actually too old for him to defend, to remember, to defend. You see how I just branched that off and sent that somewhere? You see how I just sent it somewhere? My fake ass. Well, right. You understand what I'm saying? That's so right now it's kind of even. Who can use it, use what Choke is reading, what it can be used for, and who would benefit from it. And I'm talking about whether it be the defense or the prosecution. And by the way, all that I've said can also show up in the post-conviction, motions or appeal. Because at that point, I said all that, I am bringing to question the charges that he was charged with. I'm saying that they had the only way that they could gotten those charges, well, one of the only ways, and they picked that way, is by use of RICO, which allowed crimes to be prosecuted under that statute that is just simply too old for my client to remember. And if he can't remember, how can he defend it? I have proof just in these letters of how he was living like a rock star. Yeah. So, what's good with it? Hey, y'all. I'm looking up at the monitor. Hey, Daddy. Yeah, y'all got some good stuff. Oh, y'all put some good shit in it down. I don't have to probably look at this chat and probably answer some of these questions because y'all got some good statements and some good questions. That's what I'm talking about. That's how y'all do over here in Club Blue and Club White affiliated. Right. And Karen J, I'm surprised they didn't show that. Said, I mean, unless it could have been entered in as a stipulation and only the jury or whatever saw it. But, they should have got him 30 years ago. I'm surprised they didn't use that. Shit, that shit would have, that should have been somewhere at the top of when I was laying out the case. Right there. See what he said, y'all? That's what I'm pointing at. You see what he said, y'all? Now, I've been more professional than that, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so if you don't know, if you're not sure, whatever, just really think about it. You don't know why Choke is allowed to read those letters or what have you. And another thing, and you shouldn't feel slighted because it's like he's a new kid on the block and he's coming in and gotten the okay. We're gonna say the okay, but they're looking at people that has probably the bigger platform, the less compromised person, a person that can, get in places that a normal YouTuber can't get in. Because remember, I told you, one of the game plan is for his visibility to getting R. Kelly's side out is you needed to get somebody from a representative that can speak up for him in every industry. Just to, the more the more um the industries like sports, and of course music and acting and politics and things of that nature. The more popular industries, you need a mouthpiece there. I don't know why no one ever organized a a um a PR, movement or whatever after Darrell Johnson exited. I don't know why no one set that up. Surely they had all those people over there that was so, astute and knowledgeable and all those degrees and shit like that. Those, I mean, right at their disposal, their fingertips. They should have been able to carry the ball after Darrell Johnson. All those people they had assembled over there. I don't understand why the attorneys didn't pick them, one of them, to carry on. Also, I still don't know why the people on YouTube didn't pick people like Sharon Wimbush and Levi and people like that to follow. Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It's all confusing to me. It's all confusing to me, but I'm telling you that hey, yes, honey. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm saying, and also I would think, and I'm not sure that Choke would know, or we can kind of tell what if he got to something in the letter where it may be harmful to R. Kelly. Probably want to skip that. But I mean, and who's to say, it's a lot of shit, but I'm just telling you, follow, if you don't believe nothing else, because people have a hard time of following the instructions and following instructions of the motherfuckers that know better. Follow the lead of the attorneys. Are the attorneys on there dropping down in Choke's just say this here. Say that they have notified Choke and told him to stop reading the letters. And Choke just gonna be a goddamn the fucking the R. Kelly letter reading bandit. He gonna read the motherfuckers anyway. He don't give a shit. Then why haven't Greenberg number whatever somebody drop down in that chat and say, hey, I'm talking about the real attorneys, not nobody that's getting no motherfucking goddamn what's the name? I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the real attorney. Not no fake profile. Say, hey, stop reading that shit. We told you to stop. And if that didn't work, it's a whole bunch of other channels they can come on and say, hey, dude, my man, what you doing, bro? Stop reading those damn letters. Are you crazy? Hell, call Dr. Sultry. Tell Dr. Sultry to deliver the message. Choke, no joke, my man. I commend you at the sound of my voice to stop reading those letters, because I am Dr. Sultry. Choke, I'm going to need you to take those letters and take your ass off of YouTube at the sound of my voice, because I am Dr. Sultry. Choke, I just got here myself. And all I know they told me to do to come on Sylvia's backup channel and get as serious as I can possibly can. Drop my voice as low as it can go and tell you to stop reading those fucking letters. Because I am Dr. Sultry. Yeah, they could have got his ass. Shit. Hell. And you know me, anything about this goddamn case make me nervous. Hell, they could have told me. And I went live so quick. I'm like, hey, Cho, shit, man, stop reading them motherfucking letters. Them people, they done contacted my motherfucking ass. Man, get your ass off now. Read them damn letters. Thank you, Karen. But yeah, shit. I mean, they could look at you. He got a whole PI. All them. It's a whole bunch of ways that they could have gotten word to choke no joke and those letters. But yet none of them people said shit. And it's only leading me to one conclusion, which I kind of suspected, because I can understand why he would be reading those letters and what the intended effect is. But I'm just saying. Now, I don't know why, if there's going to be any more, if there are any other parts to the letters going to be. Maybe, hold on, let me be fair. Maybe he's been contacted already. And that's why we keep hearing the same parts of the letter that's been, repeated or reread or whatever. But I would think that stop means stop. So, hey, don't give me the line. All right, thank you, I'm Queen Newton. You was him first, so you get to go first. But yeah. Yeah. But I love me some Uncle Levi. I really do. I said long time ago, I said Uncle Levi would be the only person on these streets that I could tell my story to, the parts that y'all done heard and stuff like that, and then some other stuff, and he would understand and not be looking at me sideways how I end up being a lawyer, now a law professor, and not be like, huh? You travel that road? And he would understand. I always said that Uncle Levi would be, the only person I would tell my story, and I know that he would understand and not be like, this don't make no sense or whatever. It seems like to me, instead of putting motherfuckers in jail, you should have been putting your own ass in jail. But I always said that. Always said that. Always said that. But yeah, I would love for, him and Choten and whatever, just call it off. Call that a cease and desist. Shit. Just like I want them guys to get it out the street, whatever. Just like I wanted Debo to release them ladies from up under that shit. Please release them. That thing hurted me to see Miss Chi-Town out in the middle of the street, cussing and fussing, whatever, in the 4 day in the morning. That's a person that's been pushed, to the brink, and I don't like seeing that. I really don't. So, but yeah, so it's like somebody should have told. Oh yeah, y'all can anybody can hit that link now if y'all got something to say. Sorry about that. I should have told y'all we could have. So, Yeah. So the funky ass link is pinned at the top. Y'all are more than welcome to hit it. So let me see if did I put that R. Kelly banner in right. Let me see. So no, it's showing up stiff like that. And that's not what I wanted to run. Okay. I said scroll across. Okay. See, it's scrolling across. So that, and I've been meaning to. I sat up there damn near an hour the other day, and I finally found somebody that had the R. Kelly donation information. So that's it going across the screen. So I'm gonna try to combine both of them. I like to be fair or what have you. And I've been meaning to do that, and then I just kept forgetting. And it was so crazy. I had to look for through so many people's shit to find the goddamn banner. So when I get them both, I'm gonna take both of them down tonight. But when I get them, both how I want it, so it can roll by, I'll make sure it's up. So, but anybody want to take a guess? I looked through so many people. So I mean, I looked all on their videos. I was spot checking them, and I looked at community board. Anybody want to guess who had the information for donating to R. Kelly? Now we got all these goddamn they quick to call your motherfucking ass an informant, the mole, the ops and shit. But yet, who who do you think I got the information from? Whose channel? Whose channel? Anybody want to take a guess? Who do you think I got the R. Kelly information for where to donate and shit like that? Nope. Nope, Queen Diva. Nope. Come on, Karen. Nope. One Texas Black. Sylvia. Right. I got it from her. Right. I'm like, are you kidding me? It took me about an hour to find it. I was just a searching. I was like, somebody got to have it. Uh, no, it was Sylvia. It was Sylvia. Right. Yep. Right. Yep. It was Sylvia. I found information on her. I think it was a community wall or one of those videos. I think it was kind of community wall. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Now I just got to let them run at the bottom as a ticker. Yeah. So hey, so I can't remember when did they give Miss Bonjean. I'm assuming it's her, but when did they give them time to put in the post conviction motion? When they give them, they gave did it was it till February? I know I read it off. Was it February the 1st? Why is mom life and being hidden? Oh, I don't know. I'm not doing nothing to them. Hold on. They're being hidden. They blue. Hey, I'm Queen Noon. Can't you see who's hiding them? Hold on, let me see if I can go look. Yeah. Because anybody blue, y'all should be able to tell who's hiding people, who's timing them out and all of that, who's deleting them. Where's my other phone? But yeah, so it's February. Oh, on spam, right, okay, good. I think it was February. I read it all because the prosecutors have till yeah, what day? I don't have to find out and look at it again. But yeah, so where my phone at? I bet you I'm gonna come right in on time, talk about them down, because I want to make sure we got like a lot of options and and actual reasons I think that she may argue on an appeal or they may put it in a post conviction motion. I know a lot of people don't believe it or understand, but he has some issues that they can raise. Because remember, now the post conviction motion, I'm thinking now that I don't know about that. I'll have to look at all the reasons because I didn't think of as much that can be raised on one on a motion as I came up with could be raised on an appeal. An appeal is supposed to be something that was done wrong, primarily by the judge in the trial, right? The error she made. How did she apply the law? This and the third. Here's the thing, right? If she's and I know she's good or what have you, in the areas where Judge Donnelly didn't apply the law as it stated, whatever, and she, kind of freestyled on it. I'm pretty sure she'll argue that. Because she can argue, you interpreted the law to mean this, but we're saying that the law meant that. That way, all she needs is just to get her foot on the door. All she needs to be heard outside of a brief, right? Because some of those appeals can be, denied or granted or whatever, just based on the written brief, right? But if she gets a chance to argue in front of a bench, right? She can do her thing. You see, it's different, just like a text. You can text somebody something and somebody might read it and whatever and not feel the emotion and all of that in that text. But if you get a chance to sell it to them, then you are increasing your chances, right? That how when people be wanting you, they call you over the phone and then they're trying to sell you something, and then they want you to inconvenience yourself by coming in, or they want to come out to you. You know why? Because they want to get you face to face. That way, they want to increase the probability of that sale going through, that they can get you to buy in to whatever the hell they selling. So yeah. But we're going to see, though. We're going to see. So what I'm going to do a while. So, what? I've been wanting to try to keep these lives at an hour and a half. That don't always go that way, especially over here. But anyway, I am going to try to get on up out of here and let y'all get on up out of here, too. Remember to please keep in contact with me through that. By anyway, y'all have what always by that community board and stuff. I be putting stuff up there. You got people that I have no idea want to take shots at your girl. And depending on what it is, I fire shots back, right? And it'd be so crazy. People fire shots at your ass. You contact their ass or whatever. They act like they don't know what the hell you talking about. But like, well, ain't this you? Because you said it, saying that you said it. Okay? And but Oh yeah, I had invited my cousins and a friend of mine to this YouTube party, right? And like I said, I told on y'all ass. Right. Just to have some punk ass shit to do. Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, I mean, I handle my own shit or whatever. I ain't never worried about that, whatever. But hell, I mean, why not kind of change this landscape a little bit? Get some serious cats in here that, hey, they're not with that bullshit, and that would be hell, kind of even. Shit. I want people to start thinking before they act, That way we don't have to go through all this. But yeah, so I was saying on my community board, they're not going to understand that I allow people to come up here and eat to cuss me out. Okay? And there are some people, that have made the ban list. But for the most part, I let them up come up here to curse me out, and since I don't know, for almost since immediately, I've had, people that have had problems with other people, what have you. But yeah, before Debo started coming over here all the time, you had people that try to tell you who to allow up here, who not to allow, who to allow to read, to use your lives and shit, when to, who to strike, who not, all that type of stuff. And I always used to hit the lines and tell people, hey, you ain't gonna tell me what to do, this, that, and the third, what have you. Long before Debo or anything like that. Because it was happening with other people. And some of the shit even happened on live. And it's like, I'm not gonna strike at this person. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Like, for what? And I always say, if somebody told me don't let your ass up here, or somebody told me to strike your ass when you use my stuff, should I listen to them, All kind of crazy shit. You got some people that will make a live or make a video or this, that, and the third, and say, do your thing, you're a good person, this, that, and the third, you help me, this, that, and the third. Then they're gonna make another live video, what have you, and throwing shots and shit or whatever. So you'll be like, this some bipolar ass shit. So I figure, hell, I ain't got time to be keep arguing and shit with the same. As you see here, I don't even have time for that hell. To me, motherfuckers that I wouldn't even have a conversation with, I don't need to be arguing with. Hell. So I'm just saying, y'all. I won't but I really, really, some kind of way, somebody is gonna have to take charge of that damn shit, that support side, and get the game together, because it's all over the place, and you got an opportunity to do it right this time. And that don't require that everybody, love each other, like each other, whatever. There's a lot of people, and that done all kind of shit to me, motherfuckers, that I really want to put in a goddamn headlock. But I'm normal. I'm whatever. I can talk to them. They can talk to me. They can, want to stab me and kill me and shit. And they come right on over. So that's just what it is. But anyway, folks. It's approaching an hour and 43 minutes. I done had y'all on here. And I am so appreciative when y'all come on out and chill, whatever side, whatever your opinion is. It's always a good time. Y'all always support in any way, in all kinds of way, and I do appreciate it. And you remember, one-sided conversations don't do either side no good. No matter if you on Team Kels or Team Lock Kels up. Even if you're trying to just get an understanding of how, a person thinks about, the situation or the man or whatever, that helps you. That can help you. You know what you're looking for as far as defense. You know what you're looking for, as far as mounting your argument. You know what you're looking for as far as technicalities, violations, stuff like that. All of those things matters in a case. Remember, it's justice on both sides. Let's see. And, that is about it, people. Hopefully, I'll come back on Friday. Hopefully, I will. But I need y'all to stay safe. And I'm going to try to stay safe as well. And I am going to go back and look at some of these videos and stuff like that to try to stay up in these streets. Because, baby, events unfold rapidly around these streets. People, you look, there's newbies. You be like, damn, when the hell they got into it? So, I wish some kind of way that Choke and Sharon and Levi, all of them to kind of get that together. And here's the thing, right? When you are arguing with Miss Sharon and Levi, and if you think that you're going to win a battle and your vocabulary come out of baby book and you don't know how to pronounce words and shit like that, you are going to lose when you hit that motherfucking live button. Because you can't pronounce shit. You don't know shit or whatever. And it be some people, they be like, come on the camera, whatever. It be like motherfuckers should be telling you to go off the camera. Why is you on the camera with your head looking like that, your teeth looking like that, in them outfits? Why is you on there blowing your nose and all this, that, and the third, whatever? It's like it's a different situation. And I don't like to even, I don't got lax, but I don't even like to be on live back here smacking and shit and eating and shit and whatever. I think there's some rude shit. But on camera, motherfucking tomatoes all dropping all in your lap and shit and all this stuff. It's just disgusting, like, damn. I mean, JoJo laughed at me because I eat majority of my food with gloves on. I don't give a damn. He's like, you eccentric. I'm not eccentric. I just don't like all that on my hands and shit. That's going to drive me crazy. I take them goddamn gloves off and I go wash my hands. Yeah, so it's like hell. When you coming at them, you can't come with no bullshit. Because what they're going to do is what I do. I take your ass and the facts about you, because that's your life, your real shit, and tear your ass up with. And that's why you be saying I'm about to jump off the damn bridge and shit. You can't be sitting up there thinking that you're going to go back and forth with Sharon Wimbush, the queen of motherfucking 5-minute fuck you videos. 5-minute fuck yous. The 5-minute fuck yous. And then Levi, that should be so goddamn deadly. You were like, oh no, did he just call him that? and your vocabulary and your thought process come out of baby goddamn book, shit, you might as well, shit, you need somebody else to write your material. And that's straight up. That is straight up. Because that ain't going to work out for you. You see what happens? She hit you with that 5-minute fuck you video. I'll be dead. Dead and ducking. Dead and ducking. Because she don't want to hear nothing about it. So anyway, y'all, I am getting sleepy. Hey, cotton candy. Yes, honey. All kinds of crazy shit. I done seen some crazy shit. I done seen motherfuckers just coming up with all kinds of stuff, ways to make motherfucking money, all kinds of just hustle after hustle. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Not crazy, but crazy. Yeah, honey. But you can't come with them as what the older people say, pussyfooting around, because they're gonna take your ass out. Ain't nothing you can goddamn do about it. Nothing. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here because I've been to start talking and look at Cotton Candy came late. Shit, we about to get up out of here, girl. But before we do, I need to remind y'all to please hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. Check that community post. Please also make comments. Please do all that so we can do all of that. And we are always this way over here, especially when we do this. Drop that. And when we have what? Club Blue affiliated, which is Club White, people just in white. When they show up, it's always hot. And of course, Club Blue is in the building. They want you to go to their channel as well as do these things so they can bring you more of these things. And they keep it what? Like that. And when they get around to dropping that, and as always, I sure do appreciate y'all. And guess what? Hey, make sure y'all go to my Instagram, people. Go to the Instagram and follow me because I be having, hold on, let me stop this. Don't go nowhere, but y'all ask. I tell you. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Stop that. Y'all don't have to go to my Instagram because I be having some goddamn and you know what, and magically goddamn Angel Whisper always shows the fuck up some kind of way. Thank you, Jesus, for me having the damn Angel Whispers. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all to go because I be having them goddamn fucking goddamn Harry Tubman ass goddamn lives on Instagram. You got to go follow me. Shit. What's the IG? And see, how I'm gonna get the IG? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the IG. I know what I'm. Damn. I can look and see who's following me, and then if ain't nobody I want to be following me, I can just take your ass off. So let me give you the IG. Hold on, because that's for my Harriet Tubman, Tina Turner motherfucking shit. My Harriet Tubman, Tina Turner live. Bam. I told y'all to go to go to the to Facebook and y'all can get it off there. Shit. I be operating under an assumed name and shit. Hold on, let me see. Oh Lord, what is it, y'all? Hold on. I'm not on the screen, y'all. Let me find it. Yes, honey. I'ma need you. Here it is. Here go my Instagram. They're on the Instagram. So please. I will look in, I'll check it. If it ain't you motherfuckers, I will take you off there. Oh, check this out right here. Y'all tell me if y'all knew if y'all listen to this, tell me if y'all know what this is. It's a game. And when I tell you, not only do I have games, of course I showed y'all the shit in the arcade room, in the game room. But I told you I have shit that's all by the bed and hooked up to the TV and shit like that. Y'all gonna die. Because this is a great find that I just got recently. Now tell me if you know what this is. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but you should be able to. Hold on. Jojo knew what it was, and I didn't even tell him. Do y'all know the sound of this? Y'all know what sound this is? Y'all gotta know what this is. Y'all know what that is? It's Gallagher. So I'm gonna let it die, but yeah, that's what that is, Gallagher. When I tell you that was a great find. No, this is Gallagher. This was a great find. And what I like to do when I you just get more for your money. You might pay more, but you get more for your money, and you can shit. Wait a minute, I don't want to play no more. Hold on, cut this off. No, you get more for your money when you buy the arcades that have multiple games, right? They have the Miss Pac-Man that I bought years ago. It has 420 games on it. Well, at that time I think it was like $3,500, but it got 420 games on it. That's a big difference. They have one with like 60 games on it. Now, and that was the one of the uprights. Then I have like a tabletop one that has 60 games on it. That was, I think at that time it was like $2,000 or whatever. So you got to look at the space as well as the functionalities. You know, how many games and shit like that. You got to look for that. Now, what I want to do, what I want now is, I don't know if y'all have a Dave and Buster's in y'all area or whatever, but you should know what kind of game this is. The game where you can shoot the 3-point shots and shit. But I want a multifunctional one where it can turn in from that to turn into something else or whatever. And I wanted the regulation height for a actual a rim, right? And it's 10 feet tall. The whole thing is 10 feet tall. So I want that. And I want one that takes the life size, the real size basketball. Because a man basketball is 29.5 inches and the woman's is 28.5. I want the ones that accept the real, the real thing. So that is the last piece that I will be putting in there. And it's so crazy that I use the I think it's either next to the smallest room or whatever. I think it's next to the smallest room that we had to turn that into, just a small little game room. But I don't know. Because I know if I say this and this shit might be copied too, but I'll go sit. I don't give a damn. Like I told you in the movie theater room, I have I think I showed y'all the popcorn machine and shit like that. We have a popcorn machine, and I had a snow cone machine that it was just you had to make too many steps, have too many steps. So one night, because let me tell you, I thought I was a shopaholic and needed some motherfucking help, but I got them high maintenance. Oh hell no, high maintenance, baby. She put me to shame. I was like, oh hell no, high maintenance. Come to find out, she has a snow cone machine too, right? When she spoke about the functions hers does whatever, I went and found me one that was more of an all-in-one. Now let's see, where did I put it? I haven't put it up yet, and I can show you how cute it is. And I got the little flavors. Them little goddamn flavors is high as hell. But listen, I wanted the new flavors and all that stuff because I'm trying to tell you, I'm not putting like the little recommended scoop. I like to drown that shit. I want it flavorful. Yes. Her motherfucking ass. I hope I ain't telling her business, but she got storages and she had to put a wing on outside of the house and shit just to house all that shit she got. And I thought I had a bunch of shit. I ain't never met nobody else with a snow cone machine. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the old snow cone machine and I'm going to put that in the goddamn game room, and I'm going to use the new snow cone machine and put that in the goddamn theater room. Yeah. Child, I'm trying to tell you. That girl there, I don't want nobody, none of my friends or family. You know what? Hopefully I might get one of my other friends on here to tell about my goddamn how they want, be cussing me out about my shopping habits and shit. But when they hear high maintenance story, they ain't gonna say shit else about me. Cause I know I be buying all off the infomercials and every goddamn thing. But that's some crazy shit, baby. I ain't never met nobody with a snow cone machine but me. And I brought one for my little cousin, but hers ain't nearly as laid out as mine. But damn, cause she a little girl. Well, shit. Anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. Good night, y'all. Be safe and follow my ass on Sound Like the Jones. What did you talk about, James Harris? Now you always starting shit with me. I don't think so. Oh, it ain't the damn Joneses. Listen, I had a snow cone goddamn machine. I already had one. But she talked about the functions or whatever hers. I said, well, shit, let me go find another one. See if they got a better one. And I found one, James. I already had a goddamn snow cone machine. I think she was using hers just for the ice. I'm using mine for actual snow cones. Just like the whole Starbucks and shit set up and shit like that. See what I did, and I don't know, everywhere I've lived, I don't give a fuck if it was an apartment, townhouse, or whatever. I outfitted it for entertainment and where you don't have to go out your door to get shit. If you want a Starbucks, whatever, I got you. Okay? I got you. You ain't got to go nowhere. It ain't all that money for no toys, James Harris. It's a snow cone machine. Let me show you these flavors. You're going to be pissed off when you see these flavors. Hold on right there. Just for James. James Harris is delaying y'all tonight. I see always talking shit with that smart mouth. Get James Harris ass. I'm going to find out where your ass is, James Harris. I'm coming to you. I'm going to get you, James Harris. Talking that shit. He always, that's all he do. Come in here and talk shit to people. I'll get you your ass, James Harris. You watch. Don't give his ass no goddamn snow cone. Screw you, James Harris. Screw you. My some damn Jones already had a damn snow cone machine. I want this because it's good with the colors. I ain't gonna give you. You better not show up with it, James Harris. You better not show up with it. None of my damn shit. I'm talking about on the night live. I'm gonna do a special live cussing James Harris ass out. Nah. I sound like somebody. Then somebody said, nah. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm going to get James Harris ass. Since he want. Talk all that shit. James Harris. Show ass, James Harris. I hope you happy. Get him, Club Blue. Get on his ass. He's prolonging y'all sleep. James Harris. Look his ass up. I'm going to find you. I'm worse than child support. I'll find your ass. And I showed y'all the picture of the old one. The old one ain't nearly as fancy as this one. And it's the right color. James Harris. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. And we be talking about buying and shit over here anyway. Where it is. Hold on. Let me see shit. Make sure my shit covered. Because I got stalkers, honey. Hold on. on, y'all. James damn Harris. Jimmy, what they called him. He the one holding y'all up tonight. I always got to start shit. You sound like JoJo. Talking about me buying shit. Hold on. I got you. Here it is right. I'm not on screen, y'all, but I'm pulling it up right now. Right now. And James Harris, you need to know what about this bullshit from, just in case somebody's looking for this shit and you got to buy it. I'll be putting you down on the shit. I get your shit together. I ain't take it out the damn box, but here it is. Okay, I'm on the screen now. Where's my... Yes, okay, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna share screen. Oh, Lord, let me share with my stalkers, honey. Lord, my stalkers. Okay. See that right there, James Harris? That's the box. Okay, I can push it back out. But that's my flavors. That's a pineapple and that's a green apple. Okay? Pineapple and green apple. Got it still in the box. Mm-hmm. You want some stuff? Girl, what James Harris said. Kool-Aid ain't no just as goddamn good. I don't drink Kool-Aid, crazy. Drink that. I don't drink that shit. Nope. But I do remember the last time I drank it. I stopped drinking that as a kid because that wasn't right. It just too cheap tasting for me. But I do remember the last time I drank it was some grape with some lemons in there. Lord have mercy. That shit was so good. And I like my stuff, like my tea and stuff. I like it real sweet. Oh God. But anyway, there you go. Hey, no loyalty. But there you go, James Harris. There you go. What do you say? Coffee number dirty water. Y'all be coming in here. Yeah, I'm gonna get your ass, James. I'm gonna get James' ass talking about my damn shit. I just said the other one was like a standard gray, and it didn't have the little compartment and shit like that one does. And that one matched the goddamn popcorn machine. Now, here's the thing, right? So I'm talking about JoJo's ass. Well, I'm talking about JoJo's ass, right? So JoJo don't want all that shit in his place. My thing is, here's the thing, right? I have to have all my shit. And it's all mine. and it goes wherever I go. So I thought that it would be better for him just to put his shit in the storage somewhere. Put your shit in there. We can do his bed. We can do that. We can do his bed. I like his bed. We can do his bed. But my bags and shit, my bags got to be with me, and my sunglasses and my shoes. My clothes and stuff. And at least one Miss Pac-Man machine. It don't even have to be in the damn arcade. It could be just the one I just got that's by the bed. It could be that. But he got all that old man shit in there, whatever. And I think his shit should go to the motherfucking storage. Shit. Hell, he can leave his suits and shit in there and all that other bullshit or whatever. But other than that, my shit goes with me. Hell. Come on, take it to the storage. I ain't taking shit to no storage. Do you know what kind of storage? And then here's the thing. I'll be up all night thinking that somebody's gonna break in and steal my shit out that storage. And I promise you, tell me now you got to get the storage that's inside and shit. Let me tell you something. A thief can steal from any goddamn well. So I won't hear that shit. And then I ain't with no where you got insurance, you replace shit. Fuck that shit, because a lot of that stuff, stuff you buy, it goes out of season and shit like that, and you can't get the stuff back. Even products. I'm not just talking about clothes and purses and shit. I'm talking about products. And I like my shit. And you sound like that yellow twin high maintenance. But high maintenance is a Virgo too. I don't give a shit. I got to have, and high maintenance said that she know what all her shit be. Yeah, that's right. I went right there and found that goddamn. I just got it not too long ago, but you see, it's still in the box. Yeah. I don't give a shit. That right there, that's a deal maker. That's a deal breaker. I want all my sheet sets, all them towels and shit. Do y'all do that? Ladies, do y'all just keep buying sheet sets and towels? They still in the pack, still in the goddamn thing. I don't give a shit. And it was on sale. I got a good price. Girl, let me tell you something. I wonder, Lord, I got to get y'all some more of these stories because this shit is hilarious. But we have a friend, right? And I ain't going to tell you his name because, he could be Googled, right? He started selling sheets, right? I don't know the sheets. I don't know how he was producing the sheets. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But all I know, if my friend or whatever got a business or something I know has a business, I want to try to help you push it or whatever the deal is. That's what I'm going to help you do, right? Honey, he got into some sheet selling, making business. And baby, when I tell you, we bought them goddamn sheets. And at this time, I didn't even know this other girl I knew had bought a set of these sheets. We was on there talking about these sheets. Honey, them sheets made us sweat. You slide all off the goddamn bed. The sheet come all off the bed. It was just a nightmare to sleep, to sleep on. It was fucked up. I'm like, this is crazy. Her and I was talking about the sheets. And then we went to talk about the name of and stuff like that. And I had to tell her that, baby, there's somebody I know that is the maker of the motherfucking sheets, honey. We hollered, hot ass sheets. Girl, I'm telling you, you would wake up in a full blown sweat, sliding all off the goddamn bed and shit. The sheet done been on, the sheet come on out. Ain't nobody like to fuck around no shit like that. So hey, let me get my ass out of here. It will be enough closet space for us females if you take that little shit y'all have and put it somewhere else. Put it in the kitchen. I know what. Keep y'all shit over there in the goddamn laundry room. That bullshit y'all be having. Ain't nobody I got time for that. My stuff is good. I'm gonna put up child. He already don't want to entertain my shit. But he gonna have TVs all in the kitchen, all in the bathroom, all in the hallway. Hey, you walking down the hallway, you got the TVs and shit. I don't understand this. There's no way to get around this. If you want me to come there, my shit goes with me. I don't give a damn if I have to get Don Russell to drive some U-Haul trucks and shit, but that's what my shit would be with me. Hell. You said I had to stack up my friends' linen closets. It's not right. Y'all are going to buy everything you see on sale. That's right. Let me tell you something. I can go in the Dollar Tree and spend. I don't never come out there without spending between $50 and $100. They got a lot of little stuff in there, especially some of that name brand shit. Oh yeah, I'm finna get it. What? I like the Dollar Tree. I need all my perfumes. Y'all see? I mean, yeah, those are pictures of the perfumes that I had just got, like within the last year. What? I'm telling you, I just be so glad. I don't give a damn. It'd be 10 people in here. Me and that baby Flawless, we're going to talk about that fashion. And me and somebody, we're going to talk about buying. Buying what to buy. What you need, what you don't need. Shit. Everybody, no, you're not, James Harris. No, you're not. Yes, Queen D with Dollar Damn Tree. I tell you, shit, Dollar Tree. Come on, girl. Well, on the very end, on one side is the damn gift wrapping stuff. On the very end, on the other side is the aluminum foil and trash bags and shit like that. Don't play with me. I'm Miss Dollar Tree. I'm Miss Dollar Tree, baby. Do not play with me. Oh yes, perfume. Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I cannot do the coupons. I'm gonna tell you what. I can get down with some coupon codes online, but they clipping them coupons and shit like that. I can't do that. I've tried it. It's only lasts one day. A person that all with that clipping them up on coupons and shit like that got the little pouch and all of that. Hell, I can't remember when to use all have on the coupons and shit like that. Hell, when I go to the store, I be freelancing. Just put it in the bucket. I tried it too. I tried to be a coupon person twice. Never worked. The only thing I really want to be wanting to get a coupon for is the goddamn toilet paper and paper products like that damn Viva, damn fucking paper towel. You can wipe your ass with that. Oh no, the Dollar Tree don't sell no damn not no perfumes I'm interested in wearing. Hell no. Oh no. Who said that? I'm gonna get like Portia. Who said that? No ma'am. I told y'all why I got the 5-ounce bottle for, is it 5 ounce? Yeah. 5-ounce bottle of Jador for $2.35. That was like a little sale. Big bottle. Anyway, y'all just create 30 pairs of shoes each color. Right. Just got 30 pairs of shoes each color. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? After you take care of your bills, after you take care of your savings and all of that, I'm nowhere near as bad as I used to be. Trust me. Trust me. The stores are almost empty. Why? You don't know what no Dollar Tree is, Queen D. But girl, do you live in the goddamn bushes? I mean, what? Girl, the Dollar Tree. You get to your damn your cleaning stuff. Of course, you got to go somewhere and get your good stuff, or whatever. But like just your little stuff, your little Airwick shit and stuff like, girl, shit. Yeah. Yeah. But let me get up out of here, honey. I'll be here all night talking about this shit. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe and come back again. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for coming on through. See y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Good night.